Who that? We that. It's showing some of the farm country here in the Cajun country. Hi, Lorna. Shoot. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hi, friends. Can you hear me now? We're in the Cajun country, so showing you some farm fields here. Okay. I have New Orleans jazz on for you, so maybe that's why. I'm gonna go to Avery Island and check out where Tabasco is made. Maybe you'd all like to see that. How's everyone today? We are on day 13, past 3,000 miles now on my little car Paco. 10 states in Cajun country. This is going the opposite direction of what I should be going, but you know, the roads are rough, my friends. The roads are very rough. If you can't tell, I should show you the highway here. Yes, it's really beautiful here. People are friendly. I love it. I honestly love this region so much and the people and the culture, and it's so complex. I mean, I was just learning about all the different dialects, and then we like New Orleans yesterday from locals. I spent the day with a lot of locals. I don't know. There was a food stylist from that was just got back from Paris and New York. I was in the courtyard of some friends. There was another lady who was a very wealthy donor, or she was older. She had, I mean, her apartment was like 17th century that are so finely decorated. You know, we were having hors d'oeuvres and drinks on this courtyard with all these surrounding condos, pretty close to Lenny Kravitz's home where he used to live. And that was just unbelievable, you know, and then listening to the different ways people speak just within that city of New Orleans, you know. And then you have the bayou, and that's wild. So then I went down to Homa, like, and the people are speaking French and French Cajun, and you know, just the different accents, the way the different culture, the way they speak. And then we went Zydeco dancing, and I met Cajun and Creole people, and the Creole people are French and Spanish, but some people say they're French, African, so it depends on how you define. There's a lot of poorly defined, people are incorrectly saying what Creole means. So and I don't really fully understand, but I had a New Orleaner tell or New Orleaner tell New Orleanian tell me that, Creole, um, but with Anglo, I think. But, you know, um, and just the difference of the food of Creole food versus food from New Orleans and Cajun and Creole differences and the different sauces that they use. It's just so complex. I think you could spend decades here and not really fully understand the complexity of the culture and the language and the dialects. And I think that's why historians tend to get lost in New Orleans because it's so fascinating and it's so deep and it's so rich and it's so complex. I think sometimes people come to New Orleans thinking, you know, oh, I'm going there to party, and it is beautiful architecture. There's a lot of history. People know the basics and the music's incredible. But then you start learning about like the different areas of the city and then different areas of around the city and how they're so markedly different. And it's just such a melting pot that is created um, these complex cultures, dialects, foods, and um, the richness of, well, I mean, I've been doing a lot of Zydeco dancing and that's been so much fun. I noticed like the people of Homa, like my friend is from Homa, which is really down. If you look at it, it's Houma, way, way down on the map. And it's like, they're wild. They seem a lot wilder, more uncouth. Um, but it's just been so cool. So thanks for supporting my journey. It's been great. I'm gonna be sad when this is over because I just can't even imagine getting out of this region. Sometimes I wish I would have moved to New Orleans. Maybe I still will, I just can't really get it out of my system. And the more I'm here, like when I talk to people who are locals or have been here a long time, they say, I'm never leaving, but we could take a little bit more look at the countryside here. We're getting close to, oh, New Iberia, right? Nueva Iberia, I think is another city that's supposed to be really cool. So, um, actually, maybe pulling off here. Okay. Thank you for supporting my journey. If you haven't subscribed to A Little Bit of Magic, it's my channel. It's stories of inspiration, healing, and unexpected connections. But right now we're doing Paco and Sarita Ride Again, Journey Across America. And I've been documenting, I've been through 10 states. We're over 3,000 miles, 13 days in. I'm taking my time now because I got to Clarksdale to go to the Blue Juke Joint Festival. And now I'm really slowing it down and enjoying this part of the world that I'm so fascinated with. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for everyone's well wishes. So maybe I'll show you a little bit of where Tabasco is made if you'd like to see.